vlog of the year. We are on our way to Germany. This is our first sort of major outing in the CORRADO, our first sort of real test. We've been out in it before, you know, I've done a load of prep work. You'll have seen in the videos beforehand of the prep work that I've done. Today's the exciting bit. We're on our way, we're meeting the lads at a services. We're going to be there, another friendly fan of the CORRADO, you know. We're going to be there in about half an hour to 40 minutes. We're going to meet up with them, have something to eat. Then we're going to head down to Portsmouth, catch up with Luke, and just make the trip down early in the morning tomorrow. So we're going to take you along with us. We're going to show you guys the cars, get you guys introduced to some of the guys that are going to be coming, and just all in all have a great time, get a couple of laps in, you know how we do. So for now we're going to take it nice and steady, cruise on down and enjoy the ride. So we've met up with the gang. I've got Nick behind me in the G40. You might just be able to see him there, way ahead in the distance. I've got, unfortunately, mate, I do forget your name. He's in the Mark II with the fucking some sort of, I think it's an RS3 engine, you know. It's, oh no, it's 6-part, not 5. I don't know. Fuck it, we'll find out. We'll get a chat with each one, and then we've got Nav over ahead in the front. So if I try and catch up with these guys, I might be able to get some clips of them just driving past. This Mark II is absolutely ridiculous, so that's the one we're aiming for because it's crazy. We've got 56 miles here, then we're coming off, we've got a little bit more going, and then we're meeting up with Luke. Unfortunately, Luke, I am sorry, mate. We are going to be meeting you around about 11 o'clock. I know I said 10, but it is what it is.
Not about the business, me how it's very versatile, and when it comes to something, you can pass me, cause I've done quite the border already, you know,
yeah, I'm a man, up in the air, and I run around this town and act like I don't care. So when you see me flying by the planet's moon, you don't need to explain it, if everything's changed, just know I'm just like you.
Okay then guys, so we've left Nav, Stuart and Nick. We are now solo cruising down to Portsmouth. We've got an hour and a half left, not too bad. We're going to catch up with Luke, hopefully try not to wake up his entire neighbourhood as we pull in. But now that we're not with the big boys, we can take a nice steady cruise and hopefully regain some fuel that we've used. But other than that, steady drive down. And what we'll do is we'll, throughout the video, if you guys have a look, you'll be able to see some of the nice photos that Jack's put in there. I'll link all the socials and stuff for that because he's, you know, top cameraman and photographer. So be sure to go and check that out while you're sitting around.
It's the colors you have, no need to be sad. You still got
Look, check it out. All the douchebags, assholes, and beer pong connoisseurs, CEOs, interns, unemployed entrepreneurs. I love them all. The hipsters, the fashionistas. Stay outside of beef, took a liking to Peter. My mom's Mona, her mom took a liking to Lisa. My dad's a shopaholic, he took a liking to visas. I show them my tunes, and they like what they seeing. They really drug test, they don't like what I'm peeing.
Luke, do you think they're going to make me declare these guns? What? We are lining up for the train. We are so close right now. However, the car doesn't like sitting in traffic, so we are currently, our train is due to leave in 10 minutes, so I'd suspect in the next sort of 5 minutes or so we'll be jumping on the train. We've got everyone with us apart from the typical culprits that are always late every year, and they're the ones that live closest to the track. Shout out to my boy Bobby and Ash. Nick, for some reason, when you do on the thing, he's clicked the earlier time slot because it was available, so he's actually already there. So we're going to go and catch up with him. There's a petrol station just on the other side. If you just look over there, you'll be able to see the train that we get on. It's sort of like just a big rectangle. It doesn't actually look like a train really, it's just like a cargo freight carrier thing. But you'll see lots of clips and montages on our way down, but that's going to be it for now. We'll see you when we get on the other side.
Pedestrians I'm defeating. They asked him to remember I wanted a Nissan. Had to change phones, these hoes call a lot. Horse lifestyle, bitch, I call a shot. See me flying like an eagle, save the cape. Gay marriage is legal, but my vodka's straight. Promise I never sell out like eBay. I'm just trying to make my fam cry like Dejanay. Hey,
These the colors you have. No need to be sad.
no need to be sad.
It really ain't that bad.
It really ain't that bad, yeah.
These the colors you have. No need to be sad. You still got your.
So, look, all the girls who
We are at the petrol station. We've met everyone. Everyone's here. We've caught up. We're just now filling up the car to the brim. So we're going to get some rolling clips. We're going to meet everyone. We're going to catch up, swap the radios around, and we're going to make the 5-hour trip now to the villa.
Shouldn't care.
I don't give a fuck.
So when you see us there out in the open road, you don't need to explain it. Everything's changed. Just know that
Yeah,
you don't
look.
know. We call it.
Narcissistic, elitist, she concerned with the music and I'm enjoying her features. I was singing the Killers, they were bumping ether. I'm looking through the window, man, the view is fucking scenic. Well, my song's on, so let that bitch play. Oh, that girl's drunk, well, let that bitch stay. Oh, she's on her knees, I let that bitch pray. And I just wanna smoke weed and write music every day. Look, I still ride the bus, dude, I'm still broke. But I'm still #1, bitch, I'm still
Sad day for the America. France, England, Germany. We're at the side of the road. Oil pump's gone. Seize the engine. Does mean 20 valve time.
No need to be sad. It really ain't that bad.
It really ain't that bad, yeah.
These the colors you
Excuse.
have. No need to be sad. You still got your.
Look, if you a real Skizzy fan, put your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air. If you a real Skizzy fan, put your hands in the air.
This is the Lancia Delta, the famous, well, infamous car that none of us actually thought existed, to be honest. No one else had seen it in person for about 22 years. This guy's owned this car, and every year he says, I'm bringing the Lancia, and it's never come. What a shock, what a surprise. Absolutely ecstatic to see it here at the ring for the first time. I do have an in-depth video with Bobby. He runs through a couple of the key details about the car, what's new, what he's been done, so be sure to go downstairs and check that one out.
Let's make the most of the night like we're gonna die young.
Hey, they rap about, and I know they know this. I don't wanna be dying on that winter solstice, but I know they gave a clue like they killing hostess. Dropping when we get in, oh you know we got the mostest. Get it when I'm free in there, knowing that I said again. When the world ends, we'll be rocking out like R.E.M. If you pass the noise, won't you blast the noise? I'm fucking old school, playing like those asteroids. Everything you looking at, and you know I got the truth. And I've been killing bitches while I'm rocking in this.
Just watch that dip. I'll fix it here. Oof. Now then, we've overheated. It's got a bit warm. Fan hasn't kicked in. And we've overheated, so what it's done obviously is if the fan's not kicked in, coolant's got a bit warm, melted the loom, and then what it started doing is leaking out the back of the loom and the switch, and obviously now we've got a bit of a drip. So it's the current situation. We're dropping like flies.
You know I'm trying, dying, no I'm never replying. The ending all the world. world on the calendar of the Mayans when they pick me on. I get that shit on when I play. Best presidential speech, man, that came from Independence Day. Looking on this shit, man, doing all the lava. Looking up, motherfucker, hope I don't die like
Heartbeat to the beat of the drums. Oh, what a shame that you came here with someone. So while you're here in my arms, let's make the most of the night. Like we're gonna die young. Like we're gonna die young. Oh, like we're gonna die young. Like we're gonna die young. Let's make the most of the night. Like we're gonna die young.
Oh, mate. Fuck this. Fuck this holiday. Fuck VW. Fuck your face. So, as you can tell, we're on foot. We're on foot. Because, well, you've seen already. So, basically, I'll run you through what happened. I'm ragging the hell out of the car. I'm at about 7,000 RPM in third gear. Then all of a sudden, all I hear is and I was like, oh, what's that? Turns out that was the bottom end of the engine. I'm imagining I've spun a bearing, so it's basically the oil pump has either blocked, seized, whatever, so the engine's now being starved of oil. It's getting really, really hot. Yes, shit. Anyway, and it's rattly as fuck. You'll see the clip. I'll get Jack to put the clip in now.
said yeah.
And as you can tell from that, it is absolutely ramboozled. So basically the plan is to somehow get it back, and we're going to put a 2 litre in it. But until then, we're just going to enjoy what we've got. So on with the rest of the weekend.
Rocket Planet of the Apes, I'm a bad motherfucker like that dude Professor Snape. If you get it when they spit, son, oh like Alan Rickman. Do it like that Harry Potter, man, that through the dick, man. If you won't get it, I've been taking it.
Hello, sports fans. It is day 2. See if I can get you guys on looking at the ring.
Oh, you're getting them.
Look at that. What a view for the day. It's doomy, it's gloomy, but that's not going to stop us having a great time. So, aim of the day today, aim or plan for the day today, we're going to try and get a couple of passenger laps in. We're going to have a bit of an explore, do a bit of car spotting, maybe a bit of shopping, and just generally try and enjoy the experience. You know, we're moving past yesterday. It is what it is. We're going to try and go and get ourselves a nice view, a little bit closer to the ring, see if we can get some up close shots. See if I can get some. Oh. Here's an here comes a nice Porsche. And if you want a photo, that's the man. So yeah, we'll get those out to you soon. Look at these. So it's actually quite a nice spot to sort of be here, because you get this sort of S that then follows down straight, and you sort of braking point sort of around sort of there as it dips down, and then you've got a bit of an angle if you even need to brake, obviously depending on what you're in. But I'll show you with the Porsche. So they're not going mega fast, the track's very damp today. So you've got Porsche and the M4. And you'll see, just as they get, like I say, sort of about here, so just tapping on the brakes, just so it follows them through on that right hand side. You can see the line there, they all take a very similar line. It's very interesting, even if you're not driving, just to watch how people take the corners in the different cars, so you can sort of potentially have some sort of hope on maybe memorising where's what and blah 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 blah. So yeah, watch this focus go round. Yes, that's on. say. Brakes at the same point, brings it in. A little bit tighter than some of the other cars. You can sit here all day, quite happily. Here we are, we'll see these three out. We've got the Julia, 2 Series, another 2 Series. Lovely stuff.
You get it free, I don't know what that top is about, but I get it right on top of me. War of the worlds, why they trapping all these girls? I've been making noise on all, yo, if you want, I take it for a life. For that rap, I get them on my head, while I'm off my head, I'm rapping out and they kill the bitches while I'm on the dawn of death. If you looking at it, I know I take sure. I'm riding rocket ships like I'm Dr. Strangelove. Picking out this shit, man, I ain't done it for a minute. If you want it, I'm looking at you, go and dive in it. That's that, like a heart attack, taking over. Cause you part of that. Am I ending on this world like those motherfucking Mars attacks? Wow.
Heartbeat to the beat of the drums. Oh, what a shame that you came here with someone. So while you're here in my arms, let's make the most of tonight like we're gonna die young. We're gonna die young. We're gonna die young. Let's make the most of the night like we're gonna die young.
Hey. Yeah, let me preach a lesson. Last one here, bitches, I am legend. Telling you where you go, know you got the sorrow. Hang around forever like the day after tomorrow. If you see that way, that city, I don't know you fucking with me. I've been looking at that trouble with Sandy to do the city. If you need it, what I'm getting for. Just like I get it, cause I will survive. Come on.
We're back again, another day. Listen to that soundtrack. I could wake up here every day, no trouble at all. So we've been out for a lap with Luke. You'll see the footage of that coming up in a moment. What I'll do is I'll leave a link in the description for the full lap. Unfortunately, I was recording vertically rather than horizontally, so it's gonna crop funny on YouTube, but you guys will see that. Oh, gotta show you this. Quick, someone's broken down. That is unfortunate. But I'm gonna crack on with the rest of the day, get some more footage for you guys. Today's just gonna be racing. You join us now for an onboard lap in the Cupra. A little bit of a taster on this one. Not going to go through the whole thing just because, you know, I'm going to do that in a separate video. I don't want to clog up this vlog for you. But we're in a Cupra 280. This is Luke's car. He comes with us on a lot of trips and events. He's taken it fairly steady. He's done it a couple of times, but not too many. He does still manage to pull in a 10-minute, 40-second lap, which, you know, those that have been to the Nürburgring a couple of times, if you've got 2 other people in your car as well, and you're not a seasoned vet, it's a very, very respectable time. Really enjoy this car. Like I say, just a quick taster. There is going to be more clips of it later on in the channel that you guys can go and see, should you wish. This is the Nürburgring Museum. Loads of history here, loads of cars, loads of things for us to be looking at. I should show you guys something real fast. These petrol pumps, honestly, are my favourite thing. One day I'll have one, either in my house or in the garden, just looking class. One thing I do like about the stuff in here is that when you look at some of the cars, they've all clearly been driven and then just parked up, sort of ready to be put on display. It's very, very nice to see that, you know, stuff's being used and then gotten rid of, and you can see how stuff changes over the years. You just see some of the older cars, some of the more newer stuff, and the Haribo car. But I'll show you guys around, a bit of an experience for the place. Obviously it's not going to be anything compared to the real deal. I would 100% recommend coming. If you're going to be here, you're going to be here, you know what I mean? We made a little purchase, boys. Japanese counter. Come on, Baba. Come on, Baba. Come on, Baba. You join us again back on the ring. Like to try and get as many laps in as possible. Today we are co-piloting Stuart in his Mark II Golf. This is a turbo R32 build. I know earlier on in the video I thought it was maybe a RS3 engine or something like that. We got it wrong. Again, I'll do a bit more of an in-depth video with Stuart, so keep your eyes out for that one in the channel. Absolutely monstrous car, 440 brake horsepower at your ready. Car currently weighs in at around 11 to 1200 kilos. I think Stuart's main problem at the minute is the amount of air that's getting under his tyres at the front, so he is experiencing a large amount of lift. Combat that, we're going to look at a new bumper, maybe a front splitter, something along those lines, just to help keep the downforce there for the front end of the car, as it is front wheel drive. Again, really exciting lap. He does struggle a little bit in the corners, like I say, can't enter in at the same speeds as other cars. It is very much a motorway warrior. The soundtrack on this vehicle is absolutely outstanding, so I'm not going to keep you guys holding on to my voice for too long. I'm going to let you guys enjoy the sound for a little bit and then we'll move on.
Yo, G, what up?
Told you guys it would be mega. Here we are now, a co-pilot lap in the Yaris GR. If you guys didn't manage to see this in full, I did live stream it on Instagram, so you can go ahead and watch the full lap there. I'll leave a link for that in the bottom, but this thing's an absolute monster. The driver of the car today is Ash. I've been to the ring with him before. He had a Mark 7 Golf R. That thing was an absolute beast, 440 brake horsepower again. Now this Yaris is completely standard. This car is exactly as it was the day it left the line, and he just thrashes it around the ring. The reason he decided to go for this car, he told us, was that he wanted to buy a car, be able to take it on track, thrash it, and just enjoy the car for what it was. And you can't fault this little beast for everything that it is and everything that it's been put through. At the minute, he's currently running 10.5 minutes on 2 yellows, so we're expecting to see 9-minute laps out of this very, very comfortably. Yet to get too much experience there down for him. He's going to be visiting the ring again in a few months, so maybe we'll see more footage of this in the future, but for now I'll let you enjoy a little snippet of the lap before we carry on.
Who's this pretty blonde chick taking bong rips? Park Ave, catching a cab the next morning. We party hard last night, I'm fucking exhausted. Headed back to my hood, I'm feeling nauseous. She said someone broke her heart, and now she's cautious. She thinks the fact that I'm a broke rapper is awesome. Tennis lessons, I wonder what those Lacoste did. So shout out to all the Rachels and Lawrence, mind players in the wintertime. 3 courses for dinner time, VIP, Patron and lime, smoking weed while we drinking wine.
So, this is what they call it, depanage, something like that. Basically, they're going to take it to an impound, someone's going to look over it, inspect it, they're going to see what condition it's in, whether they think they can repair it, to offset the cost of recovery based on the value of the vehicle. What's basically going to happen is they're going to go, this is fucked, dropping it off at your house. I'll have it taken to the little unit that we've got. It'll get tucked away in there, and we rebuild. The plan is I'll whip the front end off, wings, bonnet, bumper, all the rad pack, pull it all out. Me and a friend, scaffy bar and a chain, hoist the engine out, throw it out, hoist the new one in, couple of plugs, turn it on, boom, we'll be off. Me, 3 weeks.
Ladies all affectionate. Shit, I'm just young and living life, man. Bad decisions, I ain't worried about the right plan. Every night I'm pulling Trojans out the nightstand, cause every night I'm pulling bitches from a mic stand. My rich girl takes care of me. Homie, I ain't tripping off when other people stare at me, cause ordinarily she purchases it all voluntarily. I'm skipping tax brackets if she marries me, yeah, and then she guaranteed.
Because I would love to pay for you.
Pay for me, yeah.
Be a good man to me.
I could do that, yeah, I could do that.
I would love to pay for you.
So, that is the end. 11:30. We're probably going to get home just after midnight. That is the end of our Germany trip. I hope you guys have enjoyed the footage that you've seen and the experiences that you've shared with us. I have enjoyed the trip for the whole, but you know, for obvious reasons, it's been a bit of a downer as well. So just to bring you guys up to speed as to where we are at the moment, the car is currently still in Calais. The operator who winched my car onto his truck curbed my wheels. I'll add the video and the photos in just after this, so you guys can see that, you know, it should never have happened. If they've actually lined his truck up, we'd have been alright, but it's neither here nor there. It's getting sorted. That's why we have insurance and cover. But until next time, unfortunately, it's going to be a waiting game. It's going to be a parts buying game, which is, you know, the bit I dread the most. And then it is going to be a case of stripping the Corrado down and rebuilding it. All exciting stuff, all content for you guys, and all things we look forward to doing and learning together. So from myself and everyone else, thank you so much for following us along this journey, and we hopefully will see you all around next year as well. Little bonus clip for anyone that's made it this far down. The Corrado is being recovered. It is being taken away. Now, just watch what happens here. These are borrowed wheels off a friend, right? And just watch. You'll see the car lift up. That's how much it hits the curb. There. Look, watch it drop now. Bang. What an absolute melon. Now, I'm not going to lie. I did really enjoy saying sacre bleu to this guy, but he had no idea what was going on. I'm just absolutely livid. But we'll get it back soon.